Hello people and welcome back to Dutch Modeling with yet another inbox review. It's gonna be another Dragon kit, the Panzerkampfwagen 4 Ausführung D, the 3-in-1, which means you can make 3 variants with this one kit, and those 3 variants being the production version of it, the up armored or add-on armored version of the D, or the tropical version being the duck version of the D. Let's start this over with the box art, the drawing type. Dragon always does. Really like it. Here on the side there are some camel markings. It's the D with its the standard Panzer Grey. It's the add-on armor with some modeling, and the tropical version. Though now looking at this, I have to say I think this is the tropical version and this is the up armored version. A simple fact, you see that marking? That's for the deck. Oh, this is definitely a deck, and it says this is the tropical version, so this must be a different somewhere. Here, as you can see, the Cad Drawings, highlighting some details. Here you got the trunk and the kit number 6265. Here's some more Cad Drawings, very intricate commander's cupola. Oh, sorry, I'll turn that down a bit. And then the turret flooring, so more details of the turret over here, cupolas, so there will be a little bit of an internal detailing. Again, the same. And then there's the back with more of the Cad Drawings and some where you can see the usage of photo edge. So a couple of parts, new sprocket wheels here, idlers here, guinea pigs there, muffler here. It's a bonus aluminum barrel, metal towing cables and brass ammo should all be in there. So let's see what's in it and put this box aside, and let's start with the instructions. Very much the normal Dragon instruction sheets, as you can see, with the numbered sprue map up here, and everything in blue goes into your spare box normally. And in this case I just noticed you got a spare lower turret part. It's strange. Oh well. So if you got an upper turret somewhere spare, you got a new turret. And quite some photos, as you can see here. Parts here, this and this. And you almost use it also. It's gonna be a happy time for me. Inside, the normal colors from Aquis Hobby Color, Mr. Color and Model Master Color are here. Then we start as per usual with the wheels. First sprocket wheel here. You can see different types. And to be fair, I already did one of these sprocket wheels just to check, because you can choose between A32 and A36. The biggest difference between A42 and A46 is with A46 all the little bolts you have to add yourself, and you won't be able to see that there. And because those goes in here 12 times A47. If you really hate yourself, you're gonna do it that way. So I opted for A42 because the bolts are already on there. But it will add like extra detail. I don't know if it does. It's worth the trouble though. I opted for the easy way out on this way. The thing is, here you also can see all steps in highlight in light blue are for the production version of the D. darker blue is the armored version of the D, and the grayish one is the tropical version of the D. The old bogies here, multiple steps as you can see, and here you can choose between two different hubcaps, so to say, and these are, I'm guessing, the spare wheels. The mountings for the idlers here, then starting in the work at the back plate with the holders of the idlers. This is for, here will the exhaust placed on this later on. Those change, I have no clue what they're for. I have to say, I don't know if I can see this in the, I'll come back to that in a minute, I guess. Just check it. Here you got your first choice. Up here, before the up armored or tropical version, or the production version, you need to take a difference, and it's x1 or times 1. I'm gonna check it pretty quick. Nope. There are two different sides, so if you do the up armored version or the tropical version, you need to take part x1, and otherwise you need to take part x2. So that's already important to know that, so there probably will be two holes in there. Front plate, change on the hooks for the towing cable, open and close for the hatches in the hole. You can choose that. You can see that those towing hooks, so to speak, are at an angle. So that's a good thing to know. How to place the photo etch cable, which can you see here. Then here's the transmission cover with, again, 6 bolt heads you have to place yourself. And internal there is a sprocket wheel, so there's even internal workings inside the transmission cover here. The wheels go on, the normal coverage from the bottom that goes on, everything. Return rollers go on, bottom stumps go on. The rear plate goes on with the idle wheels goes on, hooks go on. These are, I believe, the air vents for the engine. They go on. More stuff on the back here. They skip everything and go to the bow plate with the visors for the gunner here. The bow machine gun goes in, and here the option for either opening or closing the driver's hatch, building of the bow machine gun itself. Down here completely. Engine deck grills. You can choose between two different sorts, and I'm guessing that has to do with which version you're building, but I'm not completely sure, to be honest, because it's not very clear. So, well, this looks like this is everything here is the tropical version, and this is the up armored or the D version, the normal production version. So the tropical version has the grills open, and the D and the up armored is everything closed. Not sure how correct that is though. Here the fans are being installed. Side armor is here for the D, and then the extra armored one and the tropical one. It's a little bit of a mess, this page, to be honest, because I'm losing view of what's going on where, because this is everything, by the looks of it, it's step 9, but we first get step 8 here. This is a page you really need to pay attention to, because you got L choices, the D or the up, that's the production, or the other two. This is the production, and the tropical, this is only the production, this is the other two, production and the tropical. There are all sorts of choices made on this single page between step 8, 9 and 10, so that you really need to pay attention if you take the correct parts. Hedges, armor all around if you want to. Hedges, no more hedges here. Fenders here, side pillar spots here. Everything goes on. Fenders go on here. You can choose between S1 or D2. There will be a difference there for some reason. So this is not a very, it's a very hectical page. 10, 11. More for the engine deck here, open or closed. Again, the headlights, 2 different lenses. And then everything's put in place. Fire extinguisher, S-hooks, tools, the plates, either plastic or separate parts of photo edge. Here is an entire page or block, and all this is photo edge brackets. All photo edge brackets, it's being all photo edge. So this is my nightmare. This really is my nightmare. It's, all the things you have to make here, everything that's not grey, so to say, or this blue, is photo edge. This is gonna be fun. This is kind of nice though. This is an overview of how things should be placed. I think it's 1-to-1, so that's easier. You can just keep it next together and make sure it's in the right spot. And step 12 is the opposite side. Again, the flaps. Here are the engine deck. I'm guessing these are keyholes for some sort to open or close it. So you can choose them open or close by the looks of it. The jack, another light, and air vent. And again you can choose if you open or close it, I think. Tools, and again the overview how they should be placed. 12, 13. The construction of the commander's cupola. A lot of steps. With again a choice, either it's 1 part or it's 2 parts. And open or closed. Again here, open or closed. It depends on how high you have the extra ring. Turret basket, jerry can, gasoline can storage. Turret basket locks. Again, all PE with padlocks. Then it's the inside of the turret. Turret ring, the turret base, the commanders and gunner seat. Commanders and loader seat, sorry. The construction of the gun itself with the breech block, loading mechanism and everything. Well, this is being a metal barrel, so I won't need this one. The coax is being mounted, the aiming device I think as well. I'm really checking how they do this at the moment. This will also be a nice construction. 15, 16, 17. Start on the construction of the turret. So just basic turret, commander's cupola goes on, hatches go on, doors go on. The towing cable is here, how it's how you should place it. Side hatches dress up the turret platform, so to say, goes on. Vision blocks go in the front of the turret, and the main turret, the parts go together here. And turret basket goes on. Here is the exhaust system goes on, and this is what I meant. I'm going to take a little close up. The chain assembly, this. I saw that on a plans 4 in in Bovington. I have no clue what this is with those chains. So if somebody can enlighten me in the comments, tell me what this actually is, because it looks very strange. And with all those, first I thought it's some kind of smoke dispensers, but if it would be, why the chains? That doesn't make any sense to me. So if anybody of you know, please let me know, because I'm actually curious what it is. Then there's the marriage between the third, the upper and the lower hole. Extra the jerrycans, the spare wheel, and the final step, you don't see it a lot, construction of the magic tracks with a nice what's it called, jig for the sack. And then it's over to painting and markings, which is the production D version, and it's mainly Balkans 41, France 40, France 40, France 40, Russia 41, and being the 5th Panzer, 10th Panzer, 2nd Panzer, 6th Panzer and 7th Panzer. Then the up-armored version is the 21st Panzer in Libya, and a different 21st Panzer Division in Libya. Then there is the tropical version, it's the 5th Light Division in Libya, another 5th Light Division in Libya, and then there's the 21st Panzer Division in Libya and the 15th Panzer Division in Libya. So, as you can see, it's not an easy maybe the build will be easy, but the instructions, like Dragon, mostly aren't that easy. Over to the sprues. This will be the A sprue, it will be a double, so I'm going to take out one. And that's for simple reason, I already built the second, because I started this build and I noticed I hadn't done a review on it. So I just did one A sprue, because I knew I had to. And I need this, and I need this. The wheels. Leaf spring suspension. The mounting points for the suspension arms. The different types of hubcaps, so to say. Bump stops, swing arms, all the stuff. Close up. Bump stops there. Turn it on so you can see here. And the two different kinds. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep it hubcaps. That was the A sprue. Put it back in. Next up is the insanely sprocket wheel. As you can see, there are two types. This is the one with the heads already, the bolt heads already in place, and this is without. And all these little things here are the bolt heads. And I'm going to show you a close-up. See the heads and the holes they need to be going into, and do I have the correct ones? No, there they are in the middle. You see the open holes in the inner ring, that's where the bolt heads need to go in. Or you take these where the bolt heads are already in, and I opted out, I took those. These are the ones I used, because otherwise you got 24 of those to do, and well, I like my sanity, so to say. But it's very nice they give you an option. Let's see what we else got. We got here. Keep the dragon card for later. The idler wheel. and another sprocket wheel, probably a spare. These parts of the idler and some extra for the return rollers with markings on them, and that's cool. The detail is very nice, very crisp, very nice castings. See, and I don't know if the camera picks it up, and I try to get it as close as possible, but you can even make out the brand name. And there is even a inside. You can see detail is very crisp. Probably have one of these else lying around. Here we go. Let's see what else. Let's go for the turret. Welding detail, nice done. All the little holes for, I'm guessing, to put stuff in, but they look like screw heads, so I don't think they actually are to place things. This they're very nicely made. A little bit of a texture, but it's cool. On the inside there's a lot of, there's 6 ejector pin marks, which I think here's a little bit of an indentation on the back, with there being an interior. I'm guessing you probably, well, on the roof you will, but won't be able to. If you're looking like sideways, you will be able to see them. They probably have to fill them up if you open the hatches. But the welding texture is very nicely done. The screw heads is very nicely done. I'll give you a close up again. Yellow coat plus red. Hopefully the light picks it up. Yeah, there it is. All the little screw heads there. And then on the sides here. There's the welding detail. There's some bolt heads there. And on the inside, like I said, some ejector pin marks. And there's a little indentation. I don't know if that's gonna be filled up or if you have to fill it yourself. But that's one of the points, that if you're gonna keep a lot of the hatches open, you would need to fill. Let's go to the dragon card. Always nice. With the tow cable heads and the clear parts, the photo edge parts, basically all the tool clamps here. Here are these photo edge chains, plus the different engine deck grills. These are for the one type of, we just saw the separate one type of return rollers. No, idlers, sorry. Chain. And here are some pre-made idlers. Pre-made. I'll get this out because this looks good. I haven't seen. So this is a pre-made Commander's cupola by the looks of it, and it looks very good. It looks very good. Let's see if you can see there the teeth, the sprockets. Here's the inside. Really, the flies today is bad. Oh, it looks nice. And these are the pre-made idlers. I'm just going to take one. Nice, sharp. No flash. but you can also make them yourself, and then you have this in between. This is tires, rubber for the outside. There's nothing special to see about that. And then the cartograph decals, which really don't need a further examination, because almost everybody knows that cartograph decals are, I would just say, the best there is. So I'm not going to take them out because I believe it is. And the photo edge I don't want to take out because I don't want to bend it. So this is the dragon card, like a dragon card is supposed to be. Dragon, you're not watching this, I know, but still. Then there are the magic tracks. They don't have different colors, so I don't think they hand it. But it's just going to be a lot of sticking together and gluing together fun. Open it back. See the detail. They're all cleaned up, that's a good thing. There are injector pin marks though, here on the sides. Let's see if they got it all. Probably with my head shut, sorry for that. Yeah, they seem to have it all, some worse than others. But I'm just going to show you one, because they all look the same. So this is one side of the tracks, and you can see, I hope you can see, I don't know if the camera picks it up. Next to the guide horn, on either side there's an ejector pin mark. This will be to clean up, and this is the other side. So they look good, nice and sharp. Too bad for those marks. I'm afraid that if you're gonna weather them, and that a wash will pick them up quite easily. The two different holes. Do side by side. At it. So as you can see, here's the extra armor part. This one doesn't have it. See clearly the extra armor protection there on the side, and that should be the only difference. So I'm going to take the one with the armor just to add that bonus. Ooh, it's widening out. All the rivet on the underside. As you can see, nicely cast. And there again the other side, which looks pretty nice. I'm not going to bother putting them back in. Got more clear parts for the vision blocks. Not fine. I don't want to break. I'm going to take them out because as you can see these are pretty small. Don't want to break them. So we got part for the cupola, I think, the commander's cupola. All the vision ports, the additional ring, the hatches, extra armor. It's all very nicely casted again, some nice detailing on the inside. Here very nicely detailed rivets all next to it. Looks good.
can see for yourself. A nice detailing. Turn it around.
Oh, and then drop it on the floor.
A little bit of detailing on the right there.
Not too bad. Then got some figures, but I put themselves in there. We got tools, we got jerry cans, hooks, inertial starters, S-hooks, fire extinguishers, shovel, and this the works, barrel cleaning rods, parts of the jerry cans with the handles and the fuel caps. Sorry. Spanners. There isn't a lot of detail on the fire extinguishers though. I think there's you got two different initial starters. Hello, did some part break off? No. Looks at two different initial starters. You probably need to check which one you need from those. And two different barrel cleaning rods. Show you. You
can see. Oh, 1 second, guys.
Sorry for the phone.
What was that? The two different initial starters. As you can see, and it didn't break off. The tools with some more tools. More the fire extinguishers. Parts of the jerry cans. So
that's that. Back. We don't want to damage anything. Here we got another, just a little box of goodies. You can see, can I open it like that? And should be able to. Shouldn't I? Just open it then, box. There we go. You can see we got two parts of ammunition and barrel. And spare wheel holders. And some clamps.
Oh, this is nice to get with the box. Let's see if the barrel. It looks very good.
Well, that's always a nice plus. Too bad Dragon stopped making kits this way. Here we got the same tools again, but then with the jack. I'll take it out anyhow. The jack in multiple parts and the headlights and that German helmet headlight. I always forget the name of that. Tail light. So nice. Oh, that detailing on the jack is very nice. Very nice. I'll probably take the green, it's probably better.
See, turn it around in a second. And there's a little sprocket wheel, as you can see. And the headlights. Oh, sorry.
Next screw. Armor part, wheels, engine deck, upper hull, and hooks. Upper hull, that kind of speaks for itself. More material detail, some screw heads, some bolt heads, extra armor protection on the sides for the fuel ports, the hatches, hooks, extra wheels with teeth inside, extra side armor, small hooks, deck grills, fuel ports, the basic stuff. This will be nice with a wash. Let's see. And a little plastic PE. So that's that. I have no clue what those wheels are for, to be honest. I don't know if you saw it, but there. Inside sprocket wheel teeth. Don't know what they're for. Can't remember if I saw it on the instructions. Next up, the fenders. With the diamond plate texturing on it, on top and bottom. No pre-drilled holes or indentations where the tools need to go, so that's probably why they put the one-on-one plating or dia of the how the tools should be placed, because on here you can't see anything, which isn't per se a bad thing, to be honest. Makes more room for detail. And it's a very nice detail. You can see even on the lower side. It's nice. Next up, we got parts from the underside of the lower hole. These parts, the transmission covers with the sprocket wheels that go on the side, which are molded very perfectly because the screw gates go on top and not on the sides, which will you see in a second. And parts for the, no, it's the front of the, I'm guessing it's the front of the transmission covers. This goes beneath under the hole, and as well will these, and these are the hatches inside the hole. The transmission covers and the sprocket will go inside, and I don't know if my camera picks it up like this, but the way that you can see how it's molded. Screw gates are on top instead of on the teeth, so we'll be cutting off and cleaning up a hell lot of easier. shit, there it goes. Well, luckily we had it done. So that's that.
Oh, I'm going to show you this as well. It's the inside of the casing for the transmission covers.
So that looks good. Next up, third parts and the jig for the tracks. The jig for the tracks here. So you can get the corner and the sag just perfectly. Or the third basket, parts, third basket, frontal armor, front of the third ring. Yeah, that's the thing what goes on the exhaust. And some hooks. I really like the eye teeth here. Third basket is so it's open, so you can put stuff in there if you want.
Very crisp. Crisp. I haven't seen flash yet. Especially with this Dragon. Around this time this came out was, I would like to say, at the height of its game. See if there's something on the other side. No real detail on the other side. So that really is it.
This is when they came up with the super kit.
And I will go on next time.
Yeah, sorry for that. Let's continue with the next sprue. This seems to be extra side. Oh, this is pretty thin. It's very thin. Extra side armor. Yeah, it is too. There's lots of movement in here. Deck for the upper glaciers, I would say. For the hedges for the upper glaciers here. Here the rivets for the looking for the name, sorry. Yeah, of course I can find it now. For these, and they go on the transmission covers. Yes, that's what we're looking for. And the viewport for the driver. And I don't know what these are. No detail on the other side. See the detail that there is.
There are the little you can see the rivets there. It's pretty nice. It's very nicely cast.
And again, there doesn't seem to be any flash whatsoever. Of course, I can't speak of the or about the fit at the moment, but the reputation on these super kits, so from Dragon, they are supposed to be very, very good. So let's hope it's true. Next sprue. Second. The second third ring is different glaciers plate, parts of the exhaust system, cooling fins for the radiator, and here as well. Third front side, no, not the side armor. This is the front armor for the driver and the bow machine gun. This is the side armor. Hatches. Don't know what these are, to be honest. There's probably those things that go with on the exhaust system. Here, part of the exhaust system. So, any flash? Nope, not even flash in here. No flash in here. But that looks good. So let's give you a little close-up.
Again, the second glacis plate. Which is part of the exhaust system. Up. There the cooling fins. The secondary cooling fins. Turn it around because they also look good on the other side, as you can see. And so do these. And then here this side there's nothing really. See more details. Let's look. No detailing on the hatches on the inside, so nothing to see there. Second to last sprue. This looks to be a lot of the third interior. So this is a machine gun. Don't know if it's the coax. I kind of doubt it. It's the first machine gun I've seen. So it could be that there's another one or that I missed one. This is the plastic barrel, plateau, seat, part of the gun, the basket that catches the empty spent shells. Here's to hold the coax. Don't know what this is. Probably nothing special. Some wheels, some gauges. Machine gun looks very nice. The texture on the ammo bag, let's call it an ammo bag, or casings bag, looks also pretty nice. And all in all, this is all for the. Here's the breech block, 2 parts. I think here's one seat. And the other will probably be on the other sprue. Do a close up. See the texture on this. Oh, where did it go? See here. Texturing there. The sides. There's the machine gun. Looks pretty nice. If you ask me. You're not, but I'm still giving you my opinion. The texture of the plating. Look very good. And that's it actually. Now we came to the last sprue in a second. Some more fenders. In front is the rear parts. And this is the coax, I guess. It's back plate, lower glacis, part of the exhaust, the holding point, mounting points for the idlers, the ball mount for the machine gun, all sides of the exhaust for the mud guards, fenders, antenna, all small stuff for that's it. Detail wise it looks very nice. Sounds like somebody's having a birthday party outside. The, let's say, the third doors, the hatches on the side with very nice interior detail. The fenders got on interior detail on both sides and no ejector pin marks. The detailing on the idler holders, let's say that looks also very nice. Yeah. I'll give you a little. It's the outside of the third hatches. Turn it around. There's the inside. And the only ejector pin mark is in there, but if I remember right, there will be a clear part in there, so I don't think you'll see that. Turn it around again. I want to show you these. Well, they also look very nice. And antenna, small stuff there. That's either the coax or the bow machine gun, one of the two, I don't know which one. Could check, but I don't really want to. Yep, so final sprue. And like I said, I already started on one A sprue before I noticed I didn't do a review of this kit. So that's what I already built. Back the way it should be. Well, what do I think of this kit? Not that you care, but I'm gonna give you my opinion anyhow. It looks very good. Texture, detail-wise, it's very nice. There's a lot of options, of course. Well, as per Dragon, the instructions are very shitty, very confusing at times. But the good thing is that you got so many choices. And kind of betting that the fit will be good as well. So quality wise it's a great kit. You still can get them here and there, but they're getting expensive now because the super kits, you've seen the Dragon card and what you get extra, so they're pretty much sought after. But if you can get one, well, you saw them now, they're definitely worth it, and I'm guessing it will be a great kit. I'm started building it. It will be a while before I finish it because I got a different other project on the run, but you'll definitely see a review of it of this one. So
yeah, so far I'm gonna say it's gonna be an enjoyable build. So I hope you enjoyed this review. Let me know, and I hope to see you next time. Bye bye.